Hello, and thank you for tuning in. Rose Ward, Stampersdelight.com. Thank you for tuning in to another Scrapbook Sunday 101. I would like to remind you of a couple of things first. And the first thing is the Fun Fold Club that Donna Gray in Australia and I are hosting. You can check out the description below and get all the information. Contact me at Stampersdelight.com if you're interested in that. Also, I'd like to remind you that my February monthly online class, Ranunculus Romance, sign up is by February 10th. There are 3 different options, so you also want to check into that so you can get in on that. So let's get started. Grab your coffee, grab your tea, come scrapbook with me. So what I thought I would show you today is a really easy scrapbook page. I did the Artfully composed video a while ago, and it is on YouTube, and you can check that out. This is also the set that Donna and I are using for our Fun Fold Club this month. So I thought, what better way to show you more options for it than doing a quick, easy scrapbook page. So it is the Artfully composed suite. I have 2 pieces of basic white, and I'm going to start with that. I am going to grab a piece of grid paper because I'm going to be stamping off on this. So let me grab the first sheet. And what I'm going to do, this is probably one of the easiest scrapbook pages to do. Okay, I've got Pear Pizzazz. I've got Calypso Coral. I have Evening Evergreen. I do have Soft Succulent. Not sure I'm going to use that. So let me show you what I'm going to do with this. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take my dark one, and I'm going to take my Evening Evergreen with this stamp, and I am just going to stamp light and dark all over. So you can see I'm just adding some. Now some of these may get covered up, leaving a little space in between so I could add some more. And one ought to do it. Since I have this one out, I'm going to do my second page. And you can see this is why I said it's so quick and easy, because you can really do both pages at one time. Thank you all for your comments and subscribing to the Scrapbook Sunday 101. I get asked a lot if I'm going to continue this, and I am. There are some Sundays I may not be able to jump on, but just subscribe to my YouTube channel, and it will give you an alert if you click the bell for when I have a new video uploaded. Now, this is kind of messy, and it is going to be on the back of my paper, so what I'm going to do is just flip this around for a minute, because I don't want to get that on my front of my page. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I am going to bring in the Calypso Coral and the other leaf. Now this one I am stamping each time, and I'm just going around and adding more of a border here. And there I have a border for my scrapbook page. How lovely is that? What I really like about this is this stamp right here looks just like a welcome sign that I had on my door at my last Stampin' Up! Incentive trip to Maui that we earned, or that I earned. And I fell in love with the stamp set because it really did match that. And this is what I'll probably put on these pages when I get them printed. And there we have our background. Okay, so I could just go with that if I wanted to, but I wanted to show you something else too. So I have these strips left from when I did my other video on the stamp set, and I'm just going to add a little bit to this. I'm just going to take these strips, and let's see, this one is 4 inches, so I'm going to do maybe a 1-inch strip. So I'm going to do 2 1-inch strips. Put those aside for a second. And then this one right here, I'm going to do just a little bit bigger. I'm going to do 1.5. Actually, I'm going to do 1.25. Let's save some designer series paper. I only need 1.25. 1.25. And you can see I'm doing 2 of those also. Okay, now I got my strips. Okay, so let me move my ink out of the way before I get it on my hands or on my pages. So the pages are going to look like this, right? I really don't need anything else on them. But what I thought I would do is add a little bit more by adding some of these strips. I am going to move those over probably right here towards the end, just to tie it all in together. And then again, I will do it on this end so that I'm still seeing my stamping, and then just tying those in. Okay, so let me get some glue here going. All right, so I am going to take this strip. Don't need a lot, even though they're long pieces. I'm going to layer that one right here. And of course, these strips are 12 by 12, just like the white paper, the white, basic white. So I don't need to trim anything. And then I'm just adding that one right there. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. One thing I want to tell you, when you use your Stampin' Seal, you don't have to go all the way down. That's very wasteful. You want to save some of that, just a little bit at each end and maybe a little bit in the middle. That's all you really need. Okay, and I'm going to put this one, let me bring this in so you can see it. I'm going to put this one right, okay, it's stuck to my finger. There we go. All right, I'm going to put this one right here. Are you loving this page already? And then to tie it in with the colors, I'm going to add this one. Okay, so there I have a 2-page layout. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to add some matting. Now I already have some of these cut, so I'm just going to go with the Evening Evergreen. And again, the description of everything I'm using is below. I'm going to go with the Evening Evergreen. These are already cut for projects, so I'm just going to cut these in half. And a lot of people ask, well, how do you know what picture you're going to put in there? I don't necessarily know when I do this, but I know that I can cut some pictures down and use this as the matting. So I'm going to use 4 of these. There we go. So now I have 4. And then I'm going to decide where I want my photos. I'm going to leave a little bit of white space here for my journaling. I can add that right up there, just like that. So I do have a little space for journaling, but what I also want to do is I have these leftover pieces. So I am going to bring those in, and these are from the dies that go with the stamp set. And I have a lot of those pieces left over from when I did the cards. So I'm just going to add those. Okay, so I may actually want to cut another piece, I think. I don't need that much journaling. So I'm going to cut another piece. And maybe move this one over and this one right here. This one right here. Yeah, now I can get more pictures on there. And you see I still have room for my journaling to put a little journal card there or just write right on the page. But now I have six pictures. Or I can even bring that one down. You know what? Let's do this. There we go. Nice big space right there for my journaling. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and glue these pieces down. Again, I'm only gluing the 4 corners, and you'll see why in a minute. Right down there. And one right here. Let me know by your comments how you're enjoying my videos. Also, if there's a specific set that you may want to see me do a scrapbook page on, I'd love to hear from you. Give me a thumbs up. Current sets are what I work on. So if you have a current set that maybe you'd like me to do a video on, I aim to please. Okay, there I have my layout. Now, I only put the glue in the corners because now I can tuck these little pieces behind here. And again, I have several, and they're all the same. They're all within those colors. So I'm going to lay them out first. I'm not sure exactly where I'm going to put them, or if I'm going to keep them where I have them right now. But let's just see. I think that that one's too dark, so I'm going to go with this one. Look at that. Coming together nice, isn't it? We'll tuck this one right here. We'll see how many I have. Again, I'm just using random pieces that I had left, which actually work out pretty good. Okay, let's see. This one is our Supple shimmer paper. I think I'll add that one like this. Let's see what else we have here. Here's another shimmer one. Maybe I'll put that one right there. Then I can add this one. Yeah, I'm liking the way this came out, or is coming out. Let's see what else we have here. I'm going to put this shimmer one right there. You can see I don't have them glued down yet. And then I don't think I need one, not in the middle here. I'm not going to do that. Maybe one right here. I could slide that one in there. Let's see what else we have left. Okay. Oh, I got this one. That'll brighten it up. Okay, I think that's plenty. So what I'm going to do is I am going to bring in my silicone mat, and I'm just going to add a little Stampin' Seal. You can use your liquid glue if you want. I'm just gluing those together. Now that I know basically where I'm going to put them, I'm going to lift that up. Just going to tuck those right in there. Look at that. Same thing with this one. And of course, this is where I got the soft succulent. So let's go ahead. Whoop. I want this on the front. This one I'm going to just add right here. Tucking it in. And just make sure it doesn't go over too far on your page, because you are going to have to put it into your album. There we go. And then let's do these two. I've also now used up some random pieces that I had left over. Just gonna tuck that right in there. Still have room for my journaling. I can put a journaling card here. I can put some journaling right in there. And I just cleaned up some random pieces. That's what I love about it. How many other people out there have so many random pieces and then you end up not using them? My goal for this year is to use up all those pieces. Now that one can go right here. It can go right into this picture. And then of course we have these two. Just glue those together. And put that one, tuck that one right under here. Take your pick tool, just lift that up a tad. Fix that there. Look at that. No time at all. This is probably one of my shortest videos, right? So look at that great scrapbook page, 2-page layout, using the Artfully Composed suite. Now I can also go in there and put some doodads on it, as I like to call it. Our embellishments. We do have the pebbles, I think, that went with that. I don't have them right here, so let me just grab my little kit. I have some extra pieces down here, again, leftovers. Well, let's see what I have left here. Well, I have some of these. They're pink. I don't really want those, but I have some sequins here that I can just randomly put on here. I could also use the faux sea glass. Okay, so I just got a couple in there just to show you. I didn't have any embellishments ready. Sorry about that. But now you can see, just add a few embellishments in between. My embellishments were really these pieces this time, okay? So I hope you enjoyed this video of Scrapbook Sunday 101. Don't forget to tune back in, subscribe, and also give me a thumbs up and leave me a comment. Until next time, keep on scrapbooking, scrapbookers. Bye.